What's going on, everybody? JD Game here, and today guys we're going to be continuing how to build Hello Neighbor Alpha 1 in Minecraft Remastered. So for today's episode, what we're going to do is we're actually going to be working on the second floor on the inside. We're going to start right here in the top right hand corner, and we're just going to make our way around. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Alright, so to begin for today's build, we're going to start off by grabbing some orange concrete, and we're going to come down to this staircase right here. Now the first step is you have to make sure that whenever you put in the ceiling, there's nothing covering the staircase all the way up to the wall right here. So even including these two blocks, there should be absolutely nothing on top. So we're going to come to this corner and we're going to place one orange concrete block. Then we're going to make sure to go 6 high, including this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as you can see, this line right here should actually perfectly line up with this wall, okay? And then on top of that, it should come perfectly across the staircase right here, just like this, connecting to this wall. What we're then going to do is we're just going to fill in this quickly. Whoops. You gotta love that new fill-in feature. Well, I shouldn't say it's new because it's not particularly new, but sometimes it can really mess up. And we're going to go to the exact same height as the orange concrete. We don't want to go as high as the light gray terracotta just yet, so we're going to leave it like that. Then we're going to fill in this wall right here, but we're also going to take this corner block out, because as you can see, if we break these blocks, you can't actually see a difference on the outside, so might as well have it look nice on the inside and replace all those blocks. So let's just do that, and then let's just fill this wall in. Whoops. There we go, just like this. Okay, and for our next step, what we're then going to do is we're going to come back down to the staircase, and we're going to need some spruce wood stairs and some spruce wood planks. The first step is we're going to make the staircase 1 block higher, just like this. Then we're going to grab our spruce wood planks, and we're just going to fill in this area like this. Once we're done that, we're going to grab our orange concrete, and we're going to place a row of blocks starting where we have the final set of stairs here. So as you can see, there should be 2 blocks out. We're then going to grab our spruce wood planks, and we're going to place 2 just like this. We're going to grab our orange concrete. We're going to make this wall just as tall as the other ones. Then once that's complete, we're going to grab spruce wood slabs, and we're just going to fill in the entire floor right here. And we just want it to be, 1 slab high. And the reason for this is because obviously we want to change the texture of the ground without actually having to change the ceiling. And then on top of that, we actually have to add water to it, right? Because this is like the little pool area. So let's just fill all this in. There we go. And then once it's filled in, we're just going to grab our water bucket. And you are going to have to do this 1 block at a time, unfortunately. But we are just going to fill this entire thing in. I'm going to do the rest of that off camera. More importantly, we're going to put a door in as well. So to do this, we're going to grab our spruce wood slabs, and right in the middle of this wall right here, we're going to place 1 spruce wood slab. We're going to break 2 blocks. We're going to break the floor block as well, and then we're going to place spruce wood planks with a spruce wood door on it, just like this. As you can see, it should be a perfect middle, 4 blocks on the left, 4 blocks on the right, just like this. Alrighty, I'm going to grab my water bucket. I'm going to fill in this entire floor, excluding that block right there, and once that's all filled in, I will be right back. Alrighty, so with the water room complete, now we can move on to the next area. So for this next room, what we're actually going to do is we're going to grab our spruce wood planks, and we're going to start off by counting out 6 blocks from this wall right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're just going to place a block like this. As you can see, you should have the door, and then you should have 3 blocks on the inside, because this is essentially going to be a wall. What we're then going to do is we're going to come to this wall right here, and we're going to count out 2 blocks from this glass window, so 1, 2, and we're going to place some blocks. And what we're going to do is we're just going to connect these 2 that we just placed, just like this. We can fill in the floor with spruce wood planks. And then once this is filled in, what we're then going to do is we're going to grab light blue terracotta, and we're just going to make a wall on the edges here. So as you can see, if you look from the inside, the window should perfectly align in the middle, so you have a space on each side, right? And then you have a space of 2, that's fine, we did that earlier. But space on the inside right here. That's the most important thing. And like I said, if you want another perspective from the inside of the room, you should have 3 blocks from the door. Sorry guys, I know sometimes it can sound a little confusing, but it's just to make sure that everything lines up properly, just because this build is very particular. As you guys probably know, we're going to have the shooting range right here, and then there's all those walls on the inside. Anyways, don't worry about that right now if you just don't know what I'm talking about. It's not a big deal. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab cyan carpet and light blue carpet. We're going to place some cyan carpet right in the middle here. We're going to count out 3, and then we're going to place another one, followed by some on the edges, and then finally some light blue carpet in the middle, just like this. Alrighty, for the next area, we're going to be working on the schoolroom. So to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to come down to the room we just built. And then from this area right here, what we're going to do is we're going to place a hole in the middle of the wall. We're then going to place a spruce wood door and open it up. Then what we're going to do is from this side, we're going to want to go 6 blocks to the left. So as you can see, there's already 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. And then we're just going to close in this room right here, just like this. Then what I'm going to do is we're just going to grab our spruce wood planks. We're just going to fill in the floor. So let's just do that quickly. And then once we have this floor filled in, what we're then going to want to do is we're just going to want to bring up the wall and make it the same height as everything else we've got so far. So let's just do this. We'll fill in the trim around the wall here. As you can see, we got our room here. And then we're just going to fill all of this in, just like this. Alrighty, now once I've got this fully filled in, I will be right back and we can start adding some interior features to the schoolroom. Okay, so for the schoolroom, we're actually going to need a big assortment of blocks. We're going to need some spruce wood stairs, some oak wood signs, spruce trapdoors, green concrete, oak wood planks, spruce wood doors, and an armor stand. So to begin, what we're going to do is we're going to flip around and we want to make it so that we're looking from the front of the build. What we're going to start off by doing is we're going to go to the back right corner and we're going to count out 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. On the third, we're going to place an upside down spruce wood stair, followed by a trapdoor, and then we're going to place a spruce wood stair going the other way, creating a desk, just like this for the teacher. We're then going to grab an armor stand and we're going to place it in the back corner right here. Once we have that complete, we're then going to grab some spruce wood stairs. We're going to come out 2 blocks just like this from the middle, and we're going to have a set of spruce wood stairs just like this, upside down. We're then going to grab some oak wood stairs. We're going to place them just in front like this, followed by an oak wood sign on the side just like this, creating a student's desk. We're then going to skip a block, and we're going to do the exact same thing right behind. Let's put our oak wood stairs, followed by our sign, and we're just going to repeat this process 3 times. Just like this. So we should have 3 rows once it's all complete, just like this. There we are. We'll place our oak wood stairs. Then finally, we'll grab our signs, and the sign just goes on the one side of the stair. We're not going to put it on both. We can't even if we wanted to, just because obviously you can't have signs within the same block area. Once that's fully complete, what we're then going to do is we're going to grab our oak wood planks, and we're going to break out the entire bottom row of this wall right here, and we're going to place oak wood planks. Once again, don't forget, we're looking from the front of the build. And then on the wall here, we're going to count up 2 blocks, 1, 2, and we're going to break the corners, followed by a row on the top, just like this. We're then going to grab our green concrete, and we're going to fill in this entire area right here, creating a blackboard on the wall. I know it's green, still called a blackboard. Don't know why. Then what we're going to do finally is in this back left-hand corner, we're just going to break out 2 blocks, and we're going to put a door just like this, 1 space away from the wall. There we go, another room complete. Okay, so for the next room, what we're going to do is we're going to move back to our original room here that we built. And what we're going to do is on the left-hand side here of the carpet, we're just going to break out this wall, and we're going to put a door here. We're going to open it up, and we're going to go inside. And now we're going to work on another room. For this room, from this wall right here, we're going to count back 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and then add 1 more, so 4. Then we're going to make a row across, and we just want to attach it to the orange wall right here. We're then going to grab light blue terracotta. We're just going to fill this entire thing in, so let's just do that quickly. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to grab our spruce wood planks, and we're just going to fill in the floor. This is going to be that little shooting range game. And I can't lie, I'm actually pretty happy with the way this one turns out. It looks a lot better than the original, and it's pretty cool. So let's just fill all this in. There we go. And I will be right back with more instructions on how to build it on the inside. Alrighty, so for this build, or at least on the inside of this room I should say, we're going to need some spruce wood stairs, black stained glass, spruce wood trapdoors, spruce wood fence gates, spruce wood doors, spruce wood slabs, lime terracotta, white terracotta, oak wood fence, and some Steve heads, or some, I guess, just player heads. We're going to start off, we're going to grab our lime terracotta, and you got to keep in mind, guys, we're looking from the front of the build here. And for these 4 blocks, we're just going to put 4 lime terracotta. We're then going to surround it with spruce wood slabs. And then we're going to break out the wall above it twice, just like this, 2 blocks high, and we're going to replace it with white terracotta. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab some spruce wood trapdoors, and we want to place trapdoors all around, but guys, we don't want to do it from the inside like this, okay? We don't want to do it like that. We want to do it from the outside, so we want to be placing it on the outside blocks. That way we can place stuff on the inside. So let's do that, just like this. And then the top is fairly simple. You just got to put it on the bottom of these blocks, followed by 2 right over here. There we go, just like that. We're then going to grab our fence gates. We're going to place 2 just like this. And then we're going to put some player heads on top, which I'm going to do after. I just want to continue along right now with everything else going on right here. We're then going to skip a block. And on these blocks, what we're going to do is from the orange, right here, the second orange, we're going to place a spruce wood stair. We're then going to come face forwards, and then we're going to place more stairs all the way until we get to the end. Once we get to the end, we're going to grab a spruce wood fence gate, place it like this so you can get in and out. Then in this back corner right here, we're going to place some spruce wood stairs upside down, followed by 2 black stained glass, and then a spruce wood trapdoor just on top, just like that. Then what we're going to do, like I said, in case you followed along with me and you didn't do it either, we're just going to grab some heads. We're just going to grab a player head, and we're going to put 2 on top just like this. Big improvement, very happy with this. Alrighty, let's move on to the next room. Okay, so for our next step, we're actually going to be working on like the back room area, and what I mean by that is kind of like that dark area that's in between everything, that's kind of hidden behind the shooting range. So what we're going to start off by doing is we're going to go back down into the shooting range, and beside these 2 slabs right here, we're going to break a space, and we're going to put a spruce wood door. We're just going to head on the inside. And then what we're going to do is with our light blue terracotta, from this wall right here, so obviously the school, we actually should have a tracing of the wall from underneath. We're just going to follow it all the way until the end here. We should have 3 blocks. We should always have 3 blocks out so we can have a hallway afterwards. Then we're going to carry this all the way along until the end of the room we just made. So we're just going to go to the end right here. And as you can see, this will be the area that we're working on. We're then going to fill in all the walls. So I'm going to do that off camera, and we're also going to put the floor in as well. It should be 4 thick on the inside, but like I said, guys, it's the hallway that counts on the outside. So as you can see, it's always 3 blocks thick, just like this. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'm quickly just going to fill all this in. I'm going to fill in the floor. I'm also going to fill in the walls, and I will be right back once it's all done. Okay, so as you can see, I've got it all filled in, and we're good to go. So to begin, what we're going to do is we're just going to come down through the shooting range right here. And we're going to turn to our right. You're going to see there's this whole wall here, but from this wall right here, we're actually going to count out until there's 4 blocks worth of space, sorry, just like this. So we want to count out 3 blocks, and we just want to make a wall. So I'm just going to do that quickly right here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab some spruce wood doors, and from our door, we're going to place 2 spruce wood doors just like this, followed by 2 on the outside, and we're just making our stereotypical closet, just like this. We're then going to come, we're counting from this block right here, we're going to go out 1, so 1, and then we're going to come out another, just like this. We're going to have a spruce wood stair, just like this. Then we're going to grab some signs, which I forgot to grab, I apologize, which of course are going to be spruce wood. And we're just going to place arms on the chair on each side. Once that's done, we're going to grab some barrels. We're just going to throw them in the corner like this. We're going to place 1 sideways, followed by 1 up on top of it, just like this. And then we're going to place 1 coming out, just like this. From here, we're going to space out 2 blocks. We're going to place some stairs, followed by some signs for the armrests. And then finally, we're going to come to this back wall right here. We're going to place some spruce wood stairs, and then we're going to place another set 2 blocks away, just like this. We are also going to put some signs on each of the stairs. There we are, and 1 more. Whoops, not on top, on the side. Perfect. There we go, another room fully complete. Alrighty, so to continue, what we're now going to do is we're going to continue to work on this back room area. And to do this, we're going to start off by coming down to this wall right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab some brick blocks. And we just want to design this wall to have a little bit of bricks and stuff in it. And the purpose for this is it's just one of those walls that you can end up breaking in the game to get through. So we're just going to add a little brick pattern to it. Doesn't have to be anything too fancy, just something different, I guess. Then we're going to flip around to the other side. We're going to grab our light blue terracotta, and we're just going to make an entire row right here, all the way to the wall. Nothing fancy about this, just straight to the wall, keeping it simple. Then on this side, we're actually going to make this room a little bit wider. So instead of using this wall and going all the way to the end, we're actually going to push over one more, just like this, and we're going to fill this in. As you can see right here, this block kind of peeks out a little bit, and that's actually why it's used as a marker. There we go. Next up, we're going to grab our spruce wood, as per usual, and we're just going to fill in the entire inside quickly. There we go, looking good. So for the final step for the back rooms, what we're going to do is we just got to break this into two rooms, and it is not even. One is bigger than the other, so we have to be aware of that. So what we're going to do is from the inside here, what we're going to do is we're going to count 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to skip one more, so the 6th, and we're going to place a block just like this. And we're going to fill this entire room, or wall room, I should say. Then we're going to break an opening right in the middle. We're going to grab a spruce wood door, and we're going to place it just like this. Now for this room, it's actually fairly simple. All we've got to do is we're just going to place a few barrels inside. Nothing too fancy, and the purpose for this is it's just a storage room. That's all this room is. So that's all we're going to make it. There we go, just a few barrels, just like this. And I'll put a few more in this corner over here. Let's place one going up, followed by one coming out. There we go, just like in Bendy and the Ink Machine, a little bit of variety, I guess you could say. Let's actually put one more. Perfect. There we go. Then in this room, I'm just going to go back to the room in 2 seconds to get a little more insight on it. But essentially, we do want to break out one block in the middle, and this actually brings you outside, but that is the way it is supposed to be. So we're just going to grab a spruce wood door, and it's up to you. You could have the door facing like this. You could have the door facing like that. I like to have it face like this because you don't want to replace this block and put spruce wood on the ground. It would look very ugly and tacky, so I think it looks a lot better if you have it like this from the outside. Just like this. Alrighty, I will be back with more instructions in 2 seconds. Okay, so after looking at it, there's only 2 things we're going to need for this final room. We're just going to need some quartz stairs and some paintings. So we're going to start off by coming down to the middle here. We're going to skip out one block from the door. And we're going to skip out one block from this door, and we're just going to place 2 quartz stairs. We're then going to close it in, making like a crib, and then once that's done, we're going to grab some paintings, and we're just going to put them on the walls. And essentially, we want to fill the entire wall with all single paintings. I mean, I guess technically you can do it to your own liking. You can do however many you'd like, and at whatever size you'd like. But we do also have to account for the fact that there's going to be a ceiling and a roof, right? So the ceiling will be the top light blue terracotta block. So you're going to want to go 2 blocks above the door to know how many paintings you're going to be able to place. So let's just do this quickly. How am I going to do this here? Just a squat. That's fine. Squat again. There we go, just like this. I'm now going to fill in the rest of the walls. Guys, I know, don't worry, don't panic. You can't fill the entire thing, as you can see, because what happens is like, this registers as 1 full block, right? So you can't have 2 paintings in it. Just fill in as many as you can. So I'm going to fill in all these walls as much as I can with paintings. Once it's done, I'll be right back. Ready, guys, and as you can see, I've got the entire thing filled in with paintings. So we're all good to go. Everything looks perfect. Alrighty, guys, so I think this is where we're going to conclude this episode. Unfortunately, I did want to finish the entire 2nd floor, but at the end of the day, I didn't plan on actually doing the interior alongside making all the rooms and organizing everything. So I feel like we did get a jump on things there. Another thing too is I really want to get this video out just so you guys know that this series is back. It's good to go. We're all set. We're going to be finishing it. We're going to be continuing it. And that is now going to release on Thursdays instead of Fridays. I did just record this video today, which of course is a Thursday, and I don't want to wait for tomorrow. I want to let you guys know that this video is back, this series is back, and that we're all good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. But anyway, till next time, guys, peace.